Really could go either way. Fnatic on the T side, Big starting off on CT as jabsen looks to go a little bit aggressive out from the go. krimz start things this off well. It is Big to gain most of the advantage here as they do move in forwards, and Fnatic seem to be greeting a big wall in front of them, just bumping into it and dying one after the other.
Yeah, just up to nicoodoz to try and see if he can hold it together on the Fnatic side with the pistol. Looks to definitively go the way of Big on this one. Haven't seen many problems when it comes to the ecos. The conversions have been a bit more awkward, I mean, in terms of the force buys especially. But in these kind of rounds, it should be Big taking it.
Yeah, and that's Fnatic. Just bring out the magic. These cricket rockets that I like to call them. If they start right-clicking, they sound like it. Fnatic not having too many issues there. Does receive a bullet to the head, thankfully. Does have the helmet. Keeps him sustained. Doesn't go through the skull, and therefore
individuals are Tizzy and the CSGO. For Masters, but for jabsen, a bonus rifle for the CT side.
Fnatic now with a wire round, obviously. This is where they start to line up. Very aggressive here from roej. Does get traded. It's all about the space you create, and it's all about the utility Big are starting to expand. They're going so aggro on those fights. nicoodoz takes up so much damage, and krimz is either very smart with his position or maybe too far out of his depth. Just peeing out, and mezii makes care he's no more in a matter of an instance. Space they want to allow them to have to get these setups to start to move forwards. Now, Molly, sandbags cleared out. Big have made the wrong decision to stack towards B, which means if Fnatic realise it sooner than later, they should have clear entry. But jabsen is fairly close, probably waiting for his teammates to kind of contest this.
Nades up, incendiaries on bomb. It's just going to get planted. krimz actually evading the Molotov for the most part. Not the nades and not the bullets though. Easy pickings for the T side. It seems like this backstab from Tizzy should close it.
Oh yeah, it's all aligning here for Big. Just 2 kills straight out of the bat onto the site, which means that nicoodoz, all that remains with all to do. Has to care for so many angles. That's ahead though, and the bomb is no longer stuck with nicoodoz! His brain is so huge! And he's able to find out through two throughout smokes. And now there's only one left, and Tizzy is up against him. He has to shake after what happened to his teammates before. What is this? Oh, he's circulated around. It's still perfectly sprayed out, not quite there. Only 5 points of health, and nicoodoz, it hurts. He was so close to clutching it. It can't just be a trade game for them. It needs to be so much more. krimz to entry. Flash to assist, Faven. An all too familiar position for him. Tizzy looking at contest. Oh, but Faven comes out of the shadows just in time. No one to cover it. Doubles up his kill count. Walmart to try to get a triple. nicoodoz, though, still looking to make the brilliant work happen for them. Running out of time. Therefore, kills is all he's able to get.
CSGO somehow. I'm not sure if this is an overcommitment. I mean, they're leaving B entirely open, but Fnatic are going to walk into A anyway, so that's going to be completely irrelevant.
Yeah, you can see Forest also starting to route around them. Could be very dangerous. mezii, there you go. That's an opening, but Big, good retaliation. Not only have they stabilized, but they put Big on top. Oh, krimz looking to aggress, and that's a kill. Down to 9 points of health. It's still dangerous. May look to assist that. Nade can do quite a bit onto Tizzy, and it does. Not only does it do damage, but it finishes him off as well.
This is back on now. Far above krimz. Forest will be a bit more of a difficulty, and he comes in from the eye lane. Oh, Forest is right there for him, but he's in the corner. Does Faven check this?
Dear, it's not checked. Forest, he's a dead man walking. Dead man standing. Oh, that could have gone wrong, but Faven retrieves it. The thing is, krimz is low, so low. One bullet, anyone in his body would do it. But Faven has got no clue where he is, and krimz knows that. Bomb not yet touched, therefore no need to walk out of there, still alluding to the idea that he's coming out from alleyway, but no. krimz is all the way behind him, and down he goes. Fnatic on the board.
It's already set up there, so he can go in with the smokes down, try and lead the charge. He is the low HP element here for the Fnatic side, so we need mezii and krimz to back him up. And you can already see 2 players are locked out. Tizzy in particular with the backside looking all the way out in the open, tagging another player low, leaving the lineup. So easy for jabsen, and it just looks like a lockout again from Big. Instant return, and 1 man left on it. Faven's so passive here, well behind the Kenny. With the scaffolding, he's got this out to proceed the execution on his own.
Oh, Forest just moves in. Entries like a king, he is. krimz, the other legend in contention, does mess up a little bit. That's for good reason. roej is there to pick up the pieces. They all do. And Big, they just drop the ball on all ends. They seem a little bit lost. CSGO will look to save this up now, because using this big gun of green up against the 4 Fnatic with full control over the site is a difficult means to an end.
There's a couple of kills from Searson at least, so he is taking some exits, trying to make it expensive for next. Is he aware of this? He might sneak right past him actually. I think he's in the gun barrel. Yep, there's the kill. So all in all, themselves in the better position. The pistols brought out for big here.
It's a force.
Yeah, you're right. It's a force buy, but it's the best that they can afford, and you can see how well it's going to go for Searson. Down and out as roej continues to press forward. It seems to be a quick storm of the A site.
Yeah, in big trouble. So many players close by. So many knowing what is about to happen. But what is about to happen is krimz finding a double with a 5-7. krimz able to bounce it back, but oh, there was a moment there where everybody believed Big had a chance, but roej says a big no to that. Fnatic as close as it could. Prices fairly good actually for such an event.
Yeah.
So many good teams.
My taxi was more expensive from the airport.
Absolutely. So yeah, come join us. It's going to be great fun, and whichever team wins this map will get there in the first seed.
Star's been found by Big on this occasion. Fnatic on the defensive, trying to see if they can lock out a decent trade, and they will find Tabsen on that one. The blind fire even comes through. One player catches two on the reload, forcing forward Searson. Surely he doesn't get this. Oh my god, he has.
How was Searson alive for so long? Oh dear, now Fnatic looking to recover, and they've put a lot of hope onto Forest. It seems like his position is well telegraphed, but it doesn't matter. As long as you peek him one by one, he'll be able to deal with you. krimz with a wide swing finally gets dealt a bad hand smoke onto the site. nicoodoz, what a shot! nicoodoz! As beautiful as it can be, he's back again.
The players this guy has is just unreal, absolutely unreal. It's so hard to believe to me that he's not the definitive on build the lost bonus, go back in for a rifle round. And to be a credit, they are going for a bit more of a punk style 10-man strat, which actually can yield some decent results if you catch them off guard. You won't catch Farman off guard here though. Rifle mows him down, block comes in, he's in support, quadra found. Easy round.
I love that he says, okay, I'm going to make this a little bit more easy.
Guns are back in for both teams, still limited by the FAMAS and mezii. No limits for Big at all.
Very familiar position here for roej. Often takes this up.
Or, I don't know if there's gaps in those tops, and you can see players out on occasion.
roej just lost his support. Has to do it all by himself, that's one, but it's through the scaffolding, and Tizian would put him to an early great mezii. When was he given that chance? How was he alive for so long to find all that damage? Now we're back to even equilibrium, 2 on 2.
Okay, silent, careful. Forest will lean in. What can he find on the backstab? I think he's being watched.
Yeah, Big aware of the push like that. Oh, it's rough. But Forest gets it. Oh dear me, Searson. He doesn't expect a second player though.
krimz should have struck. He had the perfect chance. Searson is not.
Searson thinks it will be from spawn, but now he'll get the bomb down 5 seconds just in time. krimz will be swinging, and that's Fnatic on top, on double digits, 1 away from Big scoreline. First one looked heavily in favor of Fnatic. Second one, Big completely turned the script around, but now it seems as soon as a team grabs control, it's quickly taken away from the other. krimz in a position to do damage, but doesn't have a chance. Still damage onto the other. Forest onto the back end, looking to focus on the main entry, but unable to do so. Overwhelmed by the angles, gives Big the advantage on B.
A 3v3 retake still favors Fnatic though. krimz's extremely low. He's going to be the forward player. I think he's behind the generators, and he's going to play against the flashes. The C teams will walk their way up. A backstab could be interesting there from Farvan coming in from the ladder room on towards mid. Fnatic haven't accounted for this.
Oh no. Oh no, they haven't, which means this push Aziz have to be quick. That's a well-placed nade. krimz no more. But as he said, Farvan, he's lurking in the shadows and he's waiting for the moment to strike. Will it be on time? A smoke behind him to the cover. That's mezii telegraphed it. That's 2 for them. And now roej gets it again, but Tabsen on site will take charge. So over eager. nicoodoz though could be falling in the crosshair. Searson. No, not going to happen. It's timing to make its presence again. As the smoke dissipates, new angles are formed.
Crispy shot for Tabsen. The angle generated there at the ramp position will give Big the man advantage. roej is also low. Was that execution?
Standbacks, mollied off. Big no. What's to come? Just full front forwards. roej's there to deliver though. Call in the cavalry to assist. All that spray comes through. mezii boosted up now with a different angle to work with, unable to find the damage. Tizian able to find him throughout that smoke. Somehow spotting out his head, and I think It's starting to get catastrophic here for Fnatic. Big, they've gained so much out of this, and nothing comes back for Fnatic. krimz taking charge of the AWP, his teammate falls, and so will he. Barely spot out Mez's helmet. He couldn't see the second player on the other side. That is mad.
No real weapons for Fnatic to work with here. SMGs and a deagle to play. I feel like it's all just down to Big here and their weapons. Nade stack, only one of them. Molotov to follow suit on nicoodoz, so I think he's a dead man.
Out into the open and down he goes. Quickly traded though, krimz back into the fight. roej, MP9. Really can't be too big of a weapon on these long distances, but so far Big are playing it close towards scaffolding. Fnatic nowhere close to be seen.
Big rotate now, they have a free and open bomb site, but they're going to commit here. It's all down to this. Fnatic, one last chance to survive, one last chance to keep us alive on Vertigo.
Can they get it done though on the back of those smokes? No more HG grenades for Big to throw at them, therefore they can play aggressive. Flash coming through, krimz will be aggressing, but it's Big to get most of his kills. Last ditch effort to keep them alive, but Mezii's so low, and he's only got an MP9 to work with. 30 seconds at least. They've delayed the bomb plant.
Delay's not going to mean much though, the time is almost out. Big have got to commit to this plant, and Mezzii's going to give him the room to do so.
Oh no, repositioning of that AK will always be supreme. Big get it done. Big qualify the playoffs, first seed.